Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Tolaadeking, and if you're returning, thank you for coming back. Today I'm going to be sharing some of the 5 lessons I feel I've learned the hard way in my life. And when I mean the hard way, I mean lessons that I had to go through something quite painful or that really impacts you and you're like, wow, okay, I really get the message now. And yeah, these are some of the things that I feel I had to like sit back and think, whoa, okay, you know, it didn't have to be that hard to get it, but I get it now. And I've basically written down 5 things that I feel like I've learned the hard way, and I'm going to go through them. So let me know what you think about these points in the comment section. Going straight into it, don't let getting lonely make you connect or reconnect with toxic people. You don't drink poison just because you're thirsty. At times in life, people get busy, our friends get busy, or you get to a point where you've got more free time and then you realize, or you feel like you're alone and you start to reach out to people that you shouldn't reach out to. It could be an ex-boyfriend, it could be an ex-friend, but either way, however it is, sometimes that's actually the worst thing you can do at that time. Maybe that loneliness is actually a time for you to really process what's going on with you. That's like taking 20 steps back. There's a reason why they're an ex, whether it be ex-friend, ex-lover, whatever it is, there's a reason they're an ex, and most times it's just best to keep it that way, because you might have to find out the hard way why you stopped being friends with them in the first place, or why you got rid of them from your life. So don't force things. If it feels like it's not working, if it feels like it's done already, just let it go. Don't try to rekindle anything because you feel like you're feeling lonely. Our nervous system is able to respond to certain people a certain way. We could also call that intuition. So sometimes you're around certain people and you feel a certain way. Most of these toxic people, you will feel that way around them, and I think it's very important at that point to listen to your body. I've learned that to actually listen. Like if I'm around someone and I feel very uncomfortable or uneasy, I'm less likely to be around that person, or if anything, if I can, I'm just not going to be around that person, because my body is telling me for some weird reason, I don't fuck with you. For some weird reason, I don't want to be around you, and I'm gonna have to listen to that. So I've learned that the hard way by, you know, going to find these friends, trying to rekindle, and just realizing, just let sleeping dogs lie, let it die. If it's dead, just leave it. Relax. You don't have all the problems of the world. Try to find peace with your current state and tune into your current vibe so you can learn about what is around you and yourself. Now this is it for me, guys. This is it, and this is still something that I'm still learning and I'm still consciously thinking about. I need to learn to relax. I don't have all the problems in the world, and as much as I'm saying this now, and as much as I write this down daily, you know, there will still be certain things that will happen that you'll be thinking, or maybe you go on Instagram and you see someone doing something you want to do and you're like, oh, how comes, or when am I, you know, God, when? You know, sometimes you just need to take a step back and actually just know that it's not your time, and when it's your time, it will be yours. You will get these opportunities when it's your time. Maybe you just need to take that time to figure yourself out, learn more about yourself, or better prepare yourself for these opportunities when they do come. But it's not always that you have all the problems in the world. So calm down, okay? I'd say, yeah, that's still something that I'm working on, and yeah, just chill, Tola, it's okay. Some comments people make about you say nothing about you, but truly a reflection of their thoughts. Now, this is something that I've had to learn the hard way, because I used to be a soaker. I'm like a sponge. What you tell me, I absorb. So when I hear people say certain things about me, it affects me. Or if they say it to my face, it affects me. But instead, I've had to learn that people's perception of you is actually just that. It's their perception of you, and it's based on their environment, based on how they see themselves, how they see life, and that's it. It's okay to acknowledge it and just actually maybe take take some moments to think about it and try to see if there's any bit of anything you can relate with there, but it doesn't actually mean that that's a true reflection of who you are. So don't take it personal, don't hold on to it for too long, don't dwell on it. Just take it for what it is. It's their opinion, and you need to move past that, baby girl. You need to move past that. Nobody can define who you are. You can define who you are, and that's just it. Saying how you feel is vital in communication. Be conscious of others' feelings when you decide to express your views, so you may have to place your words diligently, but make sure your opinion is expressed. I'm definitely better at communicating my views now. I used to struggle with communicating before in friendship because I used to hate confrontation. There's a big difference between communicating your opinion and confrontation, and if it feels like you're confronting that person, then you need to question your friendship with that person or the role of that person in your life. For you to not be able to express yourself, then there's a problem there, and that needs to be evaluated. But in all, you need to make sure you're expressing yourself so your thoughts are heard, so that you can be a better friend for that person as well, and just so that it can actually build transparency in that friendship. There's no friendship without transparency, and if you both can't be honest with each other, then again you need to question that friendship. I wasn't necessarily the most confrontational person. I wasn't the most communicative person. I felt like I was communicating certain things, but things that were really upsetting me, I wouldn't communicate it. And I realized that you can't get anywhere with that, and if you want true friendship, you need to say that. It's either you say how you feel and risk losing that friendship, or you don't say how you feel and risk losing your mind. Choose. Okay, avoid people that are always talking negatively about others. They are probably talking the same crap about you behind your back. I'm going to say that again. Avoid people that are always talking negatively about others. They are probably talking the same crap about you behind your back. And this is the gospel, guys. If you have that friend that's always talking negatively about someone else, call them out on it. Ask them how they're investing so much of their time into this person, because you can't be successful if you're spending so much time focusing on why somebody else is successful or how someone else is successful, without actually thinking what you could do about yourself to make sure that you're successful too. The more energy you're spending on this person, the less time you're spending on improving yourself and bettering yourself. And guess what? They're still growing. They're still doing whatever they want to do. But this type of people are just bitter, and you just need to make sure to stay away from them. This goes back to my first point on being friends with toxic people. Don't be friends with toxic people because you're lonely. It's better to be alone and actually learn more about yourself, develop yourself, than to be friends with toxic people. Your friends are truly a reflection of who you are yourself, and if you're surrounding yourself around toxic people, then eventually I think you get the message. But yeah, that's it. These are the 5 things that I feel I've had to learn the hard way, and some of it I'm still learning. Like it will still happen, and I'll be like, oh shit, fix that. So I wanted this video to be super quick and just boom 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 boom, and I hope it's been just that. Thank you so much for listening, guys. Let me know which one you could relate with, or which one you felt was I don't agree with that. Comment below, let's discuss this. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.